morning. Good morning. Here, let me set this up. Wow, I look terrible. That's okay, because you guys can't tell, because this is going to be far away from me. See? Actually, I don't know if I'm going to show you anything on the computer today, but just in case, let's do that. Okay. Yay. Alright, good morning. 29 seconds in. Okay. I look terrible, but it's okay because I'm feeling a bit better than I was yesterday, because yesterday was a disaster, or you guys couldn't tell because yesterday I went live, I whatevered yesterday, but yesterday I was exhausted. Yesterday I was so tired, and it's one of those things, you guys know, or maybe not know, or whatever, but I have multiple sclerosis, and one of the hallmarks of multiple sclerosis is fatigue. You can see my ankle's really bothering me today, because you can see this. Ah, good morning, good morning. Anyway, let me see if I can. Anyway, so yesterday was a disaster because I was exhausted, and it's one of those things that fatigue is an MS thing, and it's like, I've always hated that because I always thought that that was like such a like a cop-out thing, like a oh my god, this is makeup from yesterday, jeez. I do feel fine, I promise. Anyway, I've always felt like, I don't know, like everyone's tired, like, there's something called the spoon theory. I tweeted about it yesterday, because yesterday I was tweeting, I was like, who the hell took all my spoons? And I was talking about something that's popular in the chronic disease community, I guess. It's called the spoon theory, and it's this. Basically, the spoon theory is how a woman described to her friend at lunch what it's like having a chronic illness. And it's like, some days it's like you have X number of spoons. Like, let's say you have 10 spoons, but every activity is costing you a spoon. So it's like you have to mentally try to, you have to mentally, how do I explain this? Like, okay, this is going to cost a spoon, this is going to cost a spoon, I got to make sure I have spoons for this, I need 3 spoons for this, I need 2 spoons for that, whatever. It's just a way of kind of pacing yourself, the spoon theory, I guess. Yesterday, I had no spoons. I don't know why. I woke up, and I was exhausted before I even did the live stream. Even though I had several cups of coffee, I take Provigil in the morning, Modafinil, which is like a super, it's a stimulant, basically. So, I've had friends of mine try it before, and oh my god. Like, one pill would make their heart race, it would make them freak out, it would make them, like, sweat. But for me, yesterday, it did nothing. I was so tired yesterday. I went live anyway, and then I was gonna record a video for Kicking Geese. Didn't happen, because yesterday all I could do was... I guess what I'm getting at today is and then this morning, well, first of all, this morning I've been preoccupied. I do not look bad because I'm tired. I actually woke up with much more spoons today, but I've been like really into this whole WikiLeaks thing, Julian Assange thing, you know, oh my god, I'm like so into it. I've got nothing to add. Look, I don't know that much about it. I don't want to come out here like put my 2 cents in the whole thing. I'm just into reading about it right now, and it's just really, it's really fascinating to me right now, because my history with, or how I've thought about WikiLeaks is, if I'm remembering correctly, I could be dead wrong here, but I recall WikiLeaks going hard after the Bush administration because of why we were in Iraq, and now they're going hard after Hillary, and it's like people saying, "Oh, Julian's why is he going so hard against Hillary? Is it because he likes Trump? Like they think it's a partisan thing, and it's so interesting. I can't stop." Um, anyway, back to spoons. So the point is yesterday I had like no spoons, and I was reading an article on the Financial Times this morning. Don't laugh at me. Anyway, I was reading this article about. Um, I was reading a couple articles this morning. Well, I always read in the morning. I don't know why. Anyway, but the Financial Times was talking about how um, it's it's becoming like people like it's becoming more known that if you're like checking your email while you're at the pool or on vacation or whatever, like if you're always checking your email, it doesn't mean you're a harder worker. It means you have bad time management, or it means that you're easily distracted, or it doesn't mean that you're a harder worker, is basically what the article was getting at. And then I read another article on, I think it was here on CNBC, I think, or maybe it was on Market Watch. Uh, but anyway, I read an article about why you should get up at 4 in the morning, and the benefits of um, I don't know, just being more productive, and people that get up. Don't you want to be a billionaire too? Wake up at 4 in the morning, and it's like why? It's kind of like what I was telling myself yesterday with the whole spoons thing. It's like why? Because there were more things I wanted to do yesterday, and it just didn't happen because I was exhausted, so it didn't happen. Today, thank God, I feel better because there's anyway. But the point is that it's what is working? What does being better even mean? What we're working more hours than that person? What does it even mean? And I think that that's something that's up to the individual. Not so much like a news article like, oh, you mean something more if you get up at 4 in the morning and you spend like X numbers of hours working, and does that really matter? To someone like me with a limited number of spoons, it doesn't matter. Look, if I get up and I'm able to get dressed and make something to eat some days, then whoa, that's the biggest deal ever, and I deserve all the congratulations for that. And I feel frustrated that there's still a mentality that you get up at 4 in the morning, you do more, you're worth more than that person that's getting up at 10 in the morning, or I don't know. It's because are they what will get up at 4 in the morning for what? I feel like that's what it needs to be, and that's what the article didn't really get into. It's like, why get up at 4 in the morning? Why? Just to be like Tim Cook? For why? I heard he's an asshole. I heard that yeah, he gets up at 4 in the morning, but he also expects everybody else that works for Apple to get up at 4 in the morning, and it's like a culture thing because he wants to be able to communicate with his employees at like 4 in the morning. I don't know. It just doesn't. I guess what I'm getting at is there seems to be like a preoccupation. I don't know if it's just here in America. I have no idea. I've never left this country, but it's like work harder, be better, do more. Why? Why? Get up at 4 in the morning. And like I said, this Financial Times article I was reading was kind of like, oh, you're checking your BlackBerry while you're next to your pool? Why? Why? So I think we nowadays with like smartphones, we know, just because you're sitting there checking your phone doesn't mean you're important. You're probably just mindlessly scrolling on Facebook. You ain't. Not only do you not look important doing that anymore, you're also not fooling anybody. So, why? Why get up at 4 in the morning and check your phone? You know what I mean? It's like, so we could call this video, this rant, like me excusing myself for not getting done yesterday. But you know what? Seriously, I was at a Spoons. I don't care what Financial Times or Market Watch, whatever, thinks of how I'm managing my time. If I'm out of spoons, I'm out of spoons. And, this whole do better, be better, do more thing is like, why? Why? For what? For who? Yeah, sure, get up at 4 in the morning if that's your thing. Personally, I get up very early. I get up around 6 in the morning. Why? Because it works for me. It's not because I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. It's if it works for you, then it works for you. If you find yourself getting up at like noon or 1 and there's stuff that goes on in the morning you keep missing out on, then yeah, by all means, try to get up earlier. But don't try to get up earlier just because you want to uh, uh, be better, do better, according to these people you don't even know. I mean, I can say that yesterday I tried the very hardest I could. And you know what? That's enough for me. Look, I'm retired now or whatever, and that's something I was actually upset about this yesterday because I stopped streaming. I was exhausted. I wanted to go back to bed or take a nap, or that's what I ended up doing, was napping all day. And I was talking to my friend that also has MS about it, and he was like, "Look, just stopped working, right?" He said, "That's you got to think of it like this is why." He said, "Just take the opportunity to relax." And that's what this Financial Times article was getting at is you go on vacation, so go on vacation, recharge your batteries, unplug. Why you gotta be poolside or on the beach checking your phone? You're not impressing anybody, and you're also not convincing anybody that you're busy. So stop. Because all you're doing is like distracting yourself and just wearing yourself down further instead of spending the time to relax, unplug, recharge your batteries. And but here in America, it's like we don't think of it that way. We think of it like, no, 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 go, 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 do as much as you can. Even if you're going to the beach or relaxing, you better be checking your phone. You got to be doing this, got to be doing that, got to be doing this. You're working 12 hours, well, you better be working 16 hours. You're working 16 hours, well, what are you doing the rest of the hours of the day? It seems to be like um, I don't know. See, maybe it's easy for me to say because I'm not, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure if I would be like the picture of success for I'm not sure if I would be like the picture of success for most people, in that I don't have a lot of money. I don't travel the world. I don't even know what the picture of success is. I really don't. But, I'm not. You know what success is to me? Today, I woke up, I was like, yes, I know I have plenty of spoons. And success to me is, damn, I'm feeling very energetic right now. I'm going to finish this at 10:30. Fuck, it's 10:12 already. Damn, I didn't even talk about anything I wanted to talk about. Anyway, it's 10. I'm going to finish this at 10:30. I'm going to fold those clothes over there. I'm going to make my bed. I'm going to record that video. I'm going to this, that's success to me. Not uh oh, I uploaded 40 videos this week. Um I don't even know what they're about, but hey, I uploaded. I did better. Nah. If I'm going to upload something, it's cuz it's something cool that I'm pleased with, that I wanted. I don't know. Work smarter, not harder or whatever. Maybe that's what I'm trying to get at. But if you're like running yourself down, um, then what are you accomplishing? And there's a lot going on in the chat right now, and I'm about to look at it in a second because I'm curious with everybody's thoughts on this, because I think this mentality begins in our schools here in America. Once again, I don't know about, other countries, but I know here in America, you spend 6 or whatever hours a day at school, then they load you up with homework to spend the rest of your day on, and you're just working on uh, baloney. I mean, I didn't learn anything in school. busy work. You're just busy with busy work all day. For why? Why? I feel like it's something that begins in our schools. It's like that the mentality like you gotta be busy with something 100% of the time because but you know what? It's stupid because just because you're busy doesn't mean that you're doing anything that matters to you or anybody else. Kind of like you sitting at the beach mindlessly scrolling through Facebook. What are you accomplishing? Anyway, let's look at the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Um, I'm on hiatus from being an artist. Well, I could say that I've been on hiatus from arting um, for quite a while. I haven't arted in a while, and it's because I actually do. Well, a lot of it has to do with my hands. Because my dexterity just ain't what it used to be, so I can't. I have to do art differently, I guess, and it's like my hands don't do what my brain wants it to, and it's very frustrating to me. And I was just, I just spent time, like, I've been seeing physical therapists, occupational therapists, whatever, trying to work on it, and I can't. Okay. Because kids don't have to tend the farms anymore. Back in the olden days, families were large to help on the farm. And homework was few and far between. Well, that's a good point. I mean, if we weren't busy, maybe we would spend our time on less savory things. That's a good point. I'm a school teacher in England, and it makes me sad that we teach kids to regurgitate. School should be able. School, yeah, I agree. Should be about learning about subjects you love. Though that's a good point about keeping kids busy, so they don't become involved in less savory activities. Because I know when I was a kid, I was interested in activities that were very nerdy. But if I was a band nerd. I was in everything band. Um, I I had stuff like that I was interested in. But if you don't, then maybe uh, and especially if a child's home life isn't something that isn't a place where they want to spend time, then I could see where maybe a kid might be involved in less savory activities. Savory, I can't. I'm for lack of a better word. I'm sorry, guys. Um, your fiance is one of 8 siblings. He grew up on a farm, and they all pitched in with chores. Well, these are all very good points. I mean, I know I've never had to work on a farm. I've never had to, I came home from school and there was food. I mean, the cupboards were never bare. So, and it just happened. It's like I came home and the food was just there. I never had to work for it. I've never had to, um, but I had my hobbies. I was actually hella busy with my hobbies. And I'm not just talking about band. I was like art hobbies. I went to art on top of regular high school. I went to an arts high school. I was very busy. So, but I can see, a child that maybe doesn't have the opportunities that I did. I'm sure there's communities where arts high school isn't even a thing. Um, you think we live in a recreational society? Yeah, probably. I mean, I was recreating a lot when I was in school. But I still feel like that doesn't, okay, so anyway, yeah, but I kind of deviated when I started talking about school. I'm not, but I still feel like in society it's still, um, it's seen or you're seen as more of a success if you're spending more time working and I don't know. I guess that's what I'm getting at. If there's no point, for example, like I mentioned with the article, if there's no point to you getting up at 4 in the morning, then there's no point to getting up at 4 in the morning. Even if CNBC.com says you should, because billionaires do it. I don't care what Tim Cook does. Why am I getting up at 4 in the morning? Forget there's no. I don't know. I like to wake up early because I like to watch the news before the markets open. But why four? But that's like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. Not forgetting like 4 in the morning. What am I getting up at four for? If there's a reason why, say you have kids and you want to do stuff before the kids wake, then it makes sense. But that's what the article skipped out on. This is what I'm getting at. Spend your time smarter, not necessarily busier. Listen, if Tim Cook has to talk to Tim, Tim Cook, yeah, 4 a.m. works great for him because he can avoid useless networking calls, whatever it is. People have different reasons of getting up whenever, well, hello, MB4, hi, this is rambling. Maybe this is me just giving myself excuses for, I had like yesterday was not productive, I guess, but to me it was productive because I was doing what I had to do. I was gathering up spoons, if I didn't, and thank God. Seriously, I feel like if I were to push through and make myself do more yesterday, then I wouldn't have the spoons today that I do. I gave, by spoons, I mean energy credits. I gave myself energy credits by saving my energy and not spending it on where I didn't need to be. Spoons are, they're units of energy, Bruce. Like, the story is based on, if you're ever interested, just Google the spoon theory. That's what I'm talking about. It's jargon for those of us with chronic disease. What's an energy credit? Well, it's just Google this. I've already talked about this. It's a I had no spoons, so much I missed your life. It's okay. I mean, sometimes you don't have spoons. That's okay. That's my point. Why spend spoons when you don't have to? That's what I'm getting at. Because also what I'm getting at is it doesn't, you're not convincing nobody. Like, if you're doing stuff just for the sake of doing it, why? Or if you're like, I'm gonna put out a video just because I feel like I should. And it's not that great because you did it when you had no spoons. And so what was the point? Why put out subpar content if you can wait till you have the spoons? And are you feeling better? Well, I'm feeling, if you mean like today, yes, today I feel quite a bit better, though I'm annoyed because summer's like over now. And I want to go, what I've been doing is going outside in the pool. But it's starting to get too cool for that. I'm kind of very disappointed about that. That summer's dwindling, and the prescription on my glasses is blind as hell. Actually, thank you for reminding me. I have to order myself some contacts today. Let's see, what else? How many more? Okay, I've got 7 more minutes, so seasonal affective. I don't know if I have seasonal affective disorder. Maybe I do. It just really depresses me when summer starts to end because it's like the days get shorter, it's cooler, there's no pool. The pool's going to be shut down this weekend. I'm very upset about it. I'm really not happy about summer ending, but that is what it is. Okay. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. This is a random question, but I'm going to answer it. What's your favorite breed of dog? Let's talk about the important things now, shall we? Well, my favorite breed of dog is. Oh, this is one of my favorite topics of conversation because I love dogs. To me, dogs are just pure love. They're unconditional love. They're oh god, I love dogs. They're you know what's really cute to me is big dogs that think that they're small. So they try that's so cute. I love that when a big dog tries to get in your lap and you're like, "No, you can't. You're too big." It's like so cute. Anyway, my favorite type of dog is okay, the dogs I've had or my family has had is German Shepherd and Labrador mixes. They've been mutts and they've been hairy and they've been I just really love German Shepherds. I think they're epic. I think they're so cool. They're big, they're hairy, they're love, they're law. I love German Shepherds. Nikki's dog is, Nikki's dog is cute. I don't know what kind of dog that is, though. I think he's some kind of mutt, which is cute. I like mutts. But man, I love German Shepherds because they are the cutest puppies. I'm sorry. Just go, yeah, they're like wolves, but they're sweet. Go on YouTube. I know because I've spent hours doing this. Just go on YouTube and search German Shepherd puppies. They are so cute. They look like teddy bears when they're puppies. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, I love puppies. I mean, I like dogs in general. I like pit bulls too because I haven't met a pit bull I haven't loved. I like pit bulls. I like German Shepherd puppies. I like Labradors. I like yeah. Thank you. Google German Shepherd puppies, and you're gonna thank me, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, Justine, why haven't I done this before?" And that's because you're not working smart. You know, while you're like sitting poolside and you're like scrolling at your phone, get off Facebook, go on Google, and search German Shepherd puppies. Okay? Do you like pugs? Yeah, you know what I don't like about pugs? It's nothing about pugs. It's that the company where I used to work, the CEO was obsessed with pugs. And as such, we always had all this pug product, and it drove me nuts because pugs just remind me of work. That's all. They snore. Well, that's cute though if they snore. Let's see, what other kind of dogs do I love? I love dogs. Even pugs I love, and I don't like them. I like, huskies are awesome. Um, Huskies are beautiful. I've never had. Oh, you know what kind of dogs I've always loved? I always thought they were so cute. Though my neighbor had one, and he was not that friendly of a dog, but they're still cool. I like Dalmatians. Oh my god, Dalmatian puppies. Oh my god, that's like. What about cats? No, I don't know. My dad's allergic to cats, like deathly allergic to cats. So we've never had cats. I don't really have an opinion about cats. I mean, they're cool. I mean, I like dogs better. Um, oh my god, Dalmatians are so cute. They're, they're cute. I've never had one though. I don't know what they're like. I don't know. But if I could have a dog, if I could pick a dog, if I could go home with a dog right now, it would be German Shepherd. I love German Shepherds. They're awesome. They're, yeah, Google puppy. Actually, if you go on YouTube, search puppies protecting babies. It's the cutest thing. There's hundreds of hours of videos of dogs licking and protecting babies, and it's so cute. Oh my god. Because they like pace around the baby and they like lick them and they oh my god. They're so and I remember because one of my dogs, I remember my step aunt bringing home my step cousin, and newborn baby, and I remember my dog, like, just being so cute with the baby. It was one of the cutest things. Oh, I've been doing this half an hour, so I should conclude this, and then you guys all have to go to Varusha's live show. Because her live show is awesome, and I'll be there as well. It begins at 11 a.m. Eastern, or 8 a.m. Pacific. I'll have a link below. Um... Okay, birds. Birds. Alright, and then I have to try to not... I have to try to conclude this, but birds are my faves. Birds, I want a, yes, Varush live vlogs. No, not geese. Geese are not included. Geese are their own... I've heard that Dalmatians can be aggressive, but let's talk about birds for a second, because I love parrots. I love, I think they're so cool. One thing that really upsets me is when people teach their parrots a bad word or a mean word. I hate that. I think hate is such a strong word, but it makes me so sad to hear like a big, beautiful macaw or a conure say, fuck you, or whatever. It's so mean. I hate that. Why would you teach your bird that when you could teach it anything? I would teach my bird passive aggressive things like, have you gained weight? Who is this? I would teach it. I want a conure. That's what it is. I want a conure. They're like a little parrot. They're a little parrot, and they're so cute. And they can talk too. But they've got like a little scratchy voice. I can't even explain it. It's like conures. Yes, they're beautiful. They're quite noisy, but that's okay. I would love a conure, because the bigger birds, bigger parrots like macaws, they can hurt you. And when a bird bites you, it's not even necessarily because they're mean or they're biting you. It's because they grab with their mouth, kind of like how we use our feet to walk. They use their beaks to walk. So they might just be grabbing you to move, or to balance themselves. So it's not even, anyway, which is okay if a conure does it, but if a big macaw does it, damn, it hurts. I don't know if I want like one of those big birds. But a conure, oh gosh, beautiful. I like, where are those little gray ones? Cockatiels. They're so sweet. I want a cockatiel. They're so cute. I love birds. You guys got me talking about animals. Like my favorite. I love animals. Nah, they're not, they're kind of expensive, yeah. I mean, yeah, but money is, I don't know. Yeah, they are expensive. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop doing this, because I'm gonna stop doing this. Thank you guys for coming. Oh my god, I could answer these questions until, guys, this is supposed to be 10 through 10:30. African gray, the beautiful bird. Yeah, money ain't nothing but a G. Thank you. If there's anything I've learned lately, it's that money, whatever. Anyway, I gotta conclude this, so thank you. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here 10 through 10:30 a.m. Eastern. And hopefully I'll have, more to talk about. Anyway, yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm getting good at ending these.